Struggly. Did I do the bottom? I can't remember. We'll just run down here. Yeah, because I commented on the fact that I think the field goes a little bit wider here than I cut. Because the windrower, being on a worker, will do the full width of the field, of the actual field, whereas, so if there's bits it looks like it didn't, you know, if there's bits of grass outside of where it looks like it went, that means I didn't cut far enough out. Doesn't matter. I think for the most part I have collected, or I have created more. I'm happy with what we've made so far. I mean, this is one field is more than we made in one cut last year, so I'm okay with that. It's not like, well, I traditionally make 100 bales, but this time I've only made 65 because of some reason. Or I could buy the small planter now and just have two planters, a 3 metre and a 6 metre. And I could plant the, you know, I could use the small one to plant one field and the big one to plant another field. And also 4-day seasons, it's not like I've got to do it all in one session. We're going to have a good few days to get things done. The only thing that might inconvenience us is rain. Anyway, it's looking good. The windrower's doing its thing. The weeder's doing its thing. The weeder's going to pay well when that's done. So that'll get us up to about 70,000, I think. That'll be good. Okay. That was a super thick windrow there at the beginning of the row, but now we're up to 7 miles an hour because yield at this end of the field is poor because of the soil quality. I'll see if we can do something about the power line as well. And on wheel. Out. Upper starts and pre-bale shade, that is full transfer. Looks like there's a couple of bits of grass at the bottom of the hill there as well. And there we go. Yield went up, speed went down. And that field in front of us that looks rather trimmed, we will probably buy that at some point as well. Oh, it looks like I missed some on that row. Then we got a couple up the top there, so a little bit inaccurate along here. Still, that's not a large swath. Oh, Okay, let's see how close we can get to the power line without knocking it over and killing people. And then squeak doink. Oh, we'll go and do these as well. Let's go get that bit. 2. You do not have access to this land. Do not drop that while I'm backing up. Thank you very much. Okay. Nobody saw that. And that's about all we're going to get around that pole. So get a little bit by the gate, and then we can move on to the next field, maybe, sort of. We'll keep going for that bit first. There might be a little bit more grass on the left on this field, but it's not a huge deal, I don't think. Folding's not allowed until you turn it off, raise it up, fold it. There we go. Okay, how are we doing? We've got round bale net. We haven't got a lot of that left, so that might be an issue. We now have 46, see, 71 in 2 cuts. No, 3 cuts. This 1 cut is more than we cut before December last year. So that's all a thing. Ugh, really? Okay. Now technically I can drive through that hedge on the left because there isn't a fence inside there. On the right, the hedges have fences in, so that doesn't work. I will drive all the way down through the main gate because it's wider, through the main entrance, and then we'll drive down the back. So still not seeing any stuff coming out of the production. I don't really expect to. That production is not very fast. I think it's probably 44 per month. It may be a production of 2 pallets of stuff per year. And you would need 6 pallets of wool per year. So it's not awesome by any stretch of the imagination, but it gets things going. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, the doodad, the sort of disc bind type thing. And a big American truck and a potato harvester. That's cool. I like that one. It's, what, 136 horsepower, so it's about the same size as this, but it does have 4-wheel steering, which gives it the ability to get in and out of places that this one might have a little bit of a challenge with. Why are you going so slowly? Is it because of the hill? That's okay then. This windrow is horrendously huge. Magnum's playing American Truck Sim. Haven't played that in a while. Oh, there you go. Don't have access. So he's doing okay. As the weeding contract is not progressing very quickly. I'm not expecting it to. I mean, the issue there is it's weeding it's weeding a field. Oh, it's starting to rain. It's weeding a field that is sporadically covered in weeds, so we get effectively only 10% of the field has weeds on it. So I am not going to get the grass wrapped before it gets wet. We'll keep going for a few minutes here, I think, because obviously grass not wet yet, grass will be wrapped and safe from the rain, but once it starts getting too wet, you wrap it, it breeds stuff that's kind of flammable and explosive, and you end up with bale fires. But the way we do bales, that would be somebody else's problem. Alrighty. We're also going to have to go and buy some bale net by the looks of it, and maybe some wrap too. Okay, we're going to take us down here. Oh, this is so slow. We'll go to 415, then we'll stop. Then we'll see what the weather is going to entail. It doesn't matter if I don't get all of this wrapped today, so long as it's mostly good and done. We don't have access to this land. Do we have access to this land? Yes. And the weeding, I think we can carry on weeding through the rain. It's not... unless the tractor gets stuck in the mud, which, with 180 horsepower on that weeder, probably not going to be too much of an issue. And there's going to be bright sunshine after the rain stops, but who knows when that's going to be. Windrower is still... oh, stuck. Windrower found the big wooden post in the middle of the field, so that's a problem for him. Oh, there we go. Need to go and get some stuff. So that tractor is done for now. Drop the bale off. And... oh, we've... huh? Oh, am I allowed to do that? Oops. Let's lift it up. It's going to force me, isn't it? Okay, we'll do that. Oh, it charges me. That's good. I don't have to go and get it. That's the big thing. Okay, get out, get in. turn off, fold up. Okay, but we'll call that good for now. We'll turn the engine off. So, the weather is happening. That worker is stuck, of course. So, send the worker home. And turn it on, lower it down, and drive round the post. There we go. I wonder. There we go. I can do that. And now, so much awesome. Now this is definitely an improvement on Farm Sim for Farm Sim 25 in that we can now set a worker off doing a thing and then maybe take over from the worker on the same track that the worker was working. Or you can start. I'm having a little bit of difficulty. Might be the map, might be something different, where the worker will not pick up from where you left off. If you manually do the headlands, it's not like the worker will go and do the rest of the field just because of it. And Filcher DK, thank you for the raid, and welcome to your 14 followers. Alright. Tight, let's get around there. Ooh. And that, and off we go again. So that's all the baling. Well, that's not all the baling. I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow for the baling, because I think the grass is going to be a little bit too wet to bale for now. Come on, turn, and thank you. Oh, that was what I was going to check on, is what engine sizes are now available for this tractor. Shop. Arian 500. 530. That's 145. 165. 180. I'm not sure the 180 was available before. And I think we've got the 550, which is 165. Equipment. Yeah, we've got the 165. So they have added a 180 horsepower version of this tractor, which would be kind of nice to have, because it would then work in partnership with the TTV6 that we have, so they can approximately do the same things with the various equipment around the farm. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not sure I'm going to look at an engine up. Annoying. Quit being annoying. No, go forwards, you stupid machine. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to spend £17,000 upgrading the engine on this, but hey, if the worst comes to the worst and I do need something bigger, or something else bigger. It's good to know that that's an option for this tractor, although it's got a little bit of an age on it, so it might not be a tractor I'm going to upgrade. I may replace it for something a little bit newer. That's the problem. When you use used equipment, there is something to be said about just replacing it rather than getting a new one, or rather than upgrading it. Of course, when you replace it, you get a new one of something. Okay, that is done. So we can put the windrow away. Unfortunately, the rain is going to carry on, so I am not going to do anything about that. Let's jump out here and have a look how this is going. Wolf. So we're down to 3,000. We have 12 litres of fabric. Oh my. Yeah, that's going to take a while to fill up and create anything. But fabric's worth quite a bit, so once that actually starts producing a thing, I'm probably not, at least at this stage, I'm not going to wait until we get best production on it, or best price for cloth, linen, whatever it is. But yeah, because we just need the money right now. Now later on, when the farm's established, we're floating in money, and there we go. Then at that point, maybe we'll start waiting until best price before selling. And back there is our vegetable harvester. So I could do vegetables now, except that's a whole host of other equipment we're going to need, and not something we... Oh, hang on a minute. You know what I just noticed? I should probably do this and fill that up. I don't know that it needs a clean though, because it's been rained on. There we go. Okay. Also, I mean, the other thing with delaying planting until the conceptual tomorrow of the game days is Giants might have got their act together and put out a patch for the problem with lime. So we might be able to go back out and try liming our fields before we plant anything in them. But I can't really do that. Realism-wise, I can't really do that if I'm what am I saying? I can't really do that if I've already planted. You shouldn't really be sticking lime down on a field. So that's 20,000. That's good. Almost 21. Okay, so let's go back. That'll put us on 56,000 when we collect on that one. That's good. Still not enough for the big planter, but like I said, I can always take... Well, if we wait till next month, I can sell all of those silage bales, which are going to be quite plentiful. And 55 we've made so far. We'll probably get another 30. Oh, that's 80 total. So 55, 25... So we made 25 bales in 2 cuts last year. We've made 55 in 2 fields. So yield is seriously improved. And I don't think that has anything to do with precision farming, and much more to do with the enhanced weather. If I jump in here, we go to here. We have moisture level of 19% with ideal moisture of 18 to 22 for grass. Last year we had a moisture level of 3 at best, and so our yield was just horrible. I'm not sure if I might be able to find something in the sheep area. Hi sheeps. So sheeps, we have moisture is 19%. It doesn't actually tell me what the yield here would be. That's a shame. So this isn't a field, it's just pasture. But over here, because I've cut it, it's not going to tell me. Perfect moisture 20%. 0 moisture retention 47. Yeah, it's because I've cut it now, so it's not going to tell me what my yield percentage was. Yeah, well, we missed out. That's fine. I was going to check on the weather, which is here, and that is going through till 6 o'clock tonight game time, so yeah, we're kind of not making bales for now. I guess what we can do... Oh, you seem to be having a problem. That's why you haven't done anything. Let me send the worker home. Back that up. I wonder which way is running. I think if I do that and do that, I can't even see it. Okay, not to worry. Let's go forwards. Back it up to the post again. And say, hey, help her go. Now, if I'm really lucky, he's going to go and drive round into the pillar again, because he's an idiot. Oh, no. No, that's raised off the ground. That is not good. I don't think. Well, I'm going to sit and watch this guy do whatever it is he's planning to do. He's probably going to drive into the the power line again. But I think for now we're going to call it here. I'm going to thank you all for watching, and we'll be back next week with some more on Moss Valley Farm. But for now, have fun everybody. I'm out of here. Bye.